Welcome back to Yoshi Entertainment, everybody. So I had to talk about how Usher then got up there on that stage, that award show stage, if you will, and made this whole speech. Now, I will say this much. He had a very long speech that I think they actually tried to cut him off from. But he done so much, y'all, for the industry. He's gonna get his 2 cents in. That's basically what he said. He thanked his mom and was saying, "Oh, I'm so grateful that my mother was there to, help me out, and she was, down for me and all this kind of stuff." And then had the audacity to hold that award and basically thank the devil. And a lot of people were saying, "Oh, that was just a slip of the tongue, Freudian slip." But the fact that something like that would even be in the depths of his mind, anywhere even in his mouth, to be able to slip up and say, does not sit well with my spirit. Now, a lot of people, once again, like always, try to cover for him, try to say, "Oh, he was just nervous." Not really, I don't think. This man is an experienced artist, dancer, singer, actor in the industry. He's won awards before. I don't think he was nervous. Like, I get it, some people don't ever get over the, nervousness of having to speak on stage, but I don't think that was it. He said what he said and he tried to gloss over it so quickly. And I get it, some people, if they fumble up, they try to just move past it, power through it because they don't want to deal with the embarrassment in the moment. But it was how quickly he just glossed over it, like I said, and didn't try to be like, "Oh, my bad, I didn't mean to say that." Because in case y'all didn't notice, that is something wild to slip up, and I'm putting that in air quotes, and then say. Like I said, I'm not about to be an apologist for any of these celebrities and the things they do. I don't take up for them and they're wrong. They didn't die on the cross for my sins. They don't do anything for me. They are regular people with money, fame, and power, which is usually what corrupts people. The love of money corrupts people. And I done told y'all before, I'm real quick to believe people when they show me who they are, when they tell me who they are. So whenever he stood up there and he said that, I believe him 100%. People be forgetting that these people in the industry, a lot of them don't worship the same God that some of y'all do. They don't be worshiping Yeshua. They don't believe in the Holy Spirit. The devil is their God. Money is their God. And before anybody tries to say, "Oh, well, he talked about how he thanked God for his success and all this kind of stuff and all of what, he allowed him to do," I want people to actually think. I don't want to pull a use your heads, people, but I want people to actually think. Do y'all really believe that God would bless somebody to go into a secular industry, do secular things, do sexual things, do things they're not supposed to do, and bless them to do all of that kind of stuff? I'm going to keep referencing Cat Williams. Didn't he tell y'all that the devil gives people stuff if they agree to work for him, worship him, promote his agendas? Have we all already forgotten a couple of years ago when Kanye West said he sold his soul, but at least he got a couple of toys, like a Happy Meal? Well, I think he got more than a couple of toys, if you get my drift, but everybody understands where I'm going with this. People need to put two and two together and understand that they're not always talking about the same God that you worship when they call themselves thanking God. That's how they can do that without really revealing who they're talking about or what they're really up to. Because like I said, God would not sanction any of this craziness that goes on in the industry. God would not sanction somebody selling themselves out, exploiting themselves, and doing very sexual and carnal and lustful things, especially once again in a wicked industry where we know only crazy stuff goes on. God would never sanction that. At some point in time, we got to choose to believe the truth and not what we're spoon fed, not what's shoved in our faces, not the lies that people are telling us. And once again, before anybody tries to defend this guy, let's all remember this is the same Usher who allegedly was out here going around, I said allegedly, giving both men and women the itch and burn, and then got taken to court allegedly, sued by both men and women for getting the itch and burn from him. Y'all really gonna defend somebody that was allegedly out here giving people the itch and burn? This is the same Usher who was involved with P. Diddy, didn't say anything when all the other people were coming out. Clearly something happened. I already made a video about that. Everybody put two and two together. People who were there already talked about this. Allegedly, and just recently went to Bali, which I also made a video about, to Russell Simmons, and we all know what that means. Not the same Usher who allegedly met T-Pain on the plane, and instead of saying something to uplift a fellow black man, he said things to bring him down and had him going through a 5-year period of depression because T-Pain looked up to him and never, from what I know, apologized to the man. And the way that we all found out was when T-Pain decided to open up about it. And when he did, he still didn't say anything about it, from what I know and from what I can understand. And instead of holding Usher accountable or saying, Usher, did you actually do this? Because if you did, that was mad raggedy of you and you owe him an apology. A lot of people just glossed over it and act like that man didn't open up about what happened to him concerning that instance because it was Usher. All because it was Usher, allegedly. And speaking of him thanking his mother, the same mother who allowed him at the age of 15 allegedly to go and stay with a grown behind man without her there so she can watch over him and make sure nothing actually happened, that's the same mother that he's thanking. We've already talked about this once again, how these parents out here, these celebrities, especially when they were children, made some raggedy behind decisions on their child's behalf and was not there to make sure they didn't get taken advantage of. Some of these decisions that they made that put them in these environments with some of these people got these kids screwed over. Like I said before, I believe everything that came out of his mouth. I do believe he's thankful to his mother. I do believe that he thanks the devil, Satan, Lucifer, Beelzebub. I told y'all, I'm not going to waste time questioning people. If they do stuff that is shady, if they say and show people, show the world they're on some shady stuff, I'm going to believe them real quick. But y'all let me know what y'all think and how y'all feel about all of this down in the comments below. Respectfully, don't forget to like and subscribe. Y'all all have a very blessed, beautiful, and safe day.